Hello, my name is Emily Hobbs, and I am the 7 Green ELA teacher. I just want to give you a little bit of background about myself and about the course. First, I was born and raised in Iowa. I am married and I have 2 sons. The older one is the taller one, and that is Kyle. He's a senior at K-State University. And Quentin is a freshman at University of Arkansas. My education mostly came from Iowa. I got a BA in French education with a minor in English, a master's in English education. I've had a lot of graduate hours, and I most recently got nationally board certified. I share this with you because I consider myself to be a lifelong learner, and that's what I hope for your kids as well. I've had a lot of experience in the Lee Summit School District. Before coming here, I taught 7 years in Iowa. I taught 3 years at PLMS, and then I was one of the founders of Summit Lakes. I also have a lot of other roles here at Summit Lakes. They keep me on my toes, and I really enjoy them. Overall, you can expect your children to learn language foundations, which is basically grammar and editing skills that we know. We'll be reading some fiction and nonfiction, doing some argumentative writing and research, and some narrative as well. However, we don't focus on these skills in isolation. We have our units designed under themes, such as friendship, as that's how we start the year. And we will be spiraling all of those skills within each of those units. So the big rock units are friendship, impact of technology, identity, and the power of story, and then a creative writing portfolio. For grading, we're going to have 10% on participation and attendance in those virtual meetings as part of our listening and speaking strands in our curriculum. We'll want to hopefully have your kids improve on their listening and speaking skills, even though we're in this virtual environment. And beyond that, all the other assessments will be the other 90%. At the beginning of the learning, as the students are just trying to get started and getting going and getting feedback and getting better, those point values will be much lower than after they've had opportunities to get feedback and ask questions. Then those assignments will have a higher point value. I believe that teachers can make a difference, and I really hope to have a positive impact on your children this year. I strongly believe that in the growth mindset, typically students come to me with varying skills and in reading and writing, and so what I hope is that your kids not only become better readers and writers, but they also like it more. I am a huge proponent of advocating for yourself, and that's not to say that I don't invite parents to ask me questions when you have them. I definitely want you to do that. But as part of a life skill, I think it's really important that kids advocate for themselves. If they have a question, or if I entered a grade incorrectly, I'm going to work really hard to be open and approachable. So if you could encourage your children to do that, it would be great. I also encourage critical thinking. Sometimes students come to me expecting to be able to skim and scan a text and answer questions very easily. And I'm going to be asking them questions or ask them to read text at a level that there's not necessarily a right or wrong answer. And that sometimes that's frustrating, but I think it's really important thinking that they need to be doing. We're doing a lot of collaboration. I myself have been doing a lot of collaboration as we've been preparing for the virtual learning environment. And that's a life skill that I hope that they can get better at as well. And I really hope that students get a chance to have choice and use their creative talents in the projects that we do. As far as parents, some things that you can do is just make sure that the students are keeping up on their work. This is going to be especially hard with organization, but also providing their best effort. They don't have to be perfect and need to know where they are, so you don't have to, correct everything, but just make sure that they're on track. Stay on top of their grades, encourage them to self-advocate, and let them know that the goal is just to get better every day. If you have questions, of course, I'm inviting you to contact me. I've got my email on there. I'm really looking forward to a great year, and we're just going to be flexible and positive, and we're going to make this the best year that we possibly can. Thank you.